Hello from beautiful and sunny Malaysia. My name is Jaymin Baird, and I'm a high school choir teacher at the International School of Kuala Lumpur. I'm so excited to bring to you today a performance of the piece North. It's a choral arrangement that my students and I have been working on through these troubling times. I hope it fills your heart and soul and allows you to appreciate music and the power it has to unite us all.
This project has truly been a labor of love. As choir students, we're so used to the feeling of being in tune with a group of people when they make our music. So when this project went digital, we were in unfamiliar territory. But that doesn't mean that the spirit of collaboration and love of music is gone. Seeing submissions sent in by my fellow singers has truly been heartwarming. Their desire to keep the song alive and to share it with people all around the world during these difficult times reminded me of the power of music to bring people together.
The piece North was meant to be a combined final piece for our spring choir concert. This concert is a tradition that's special to our choral community. It's a culmination of the year's progress and a time to acknowledge our seniors. Well, our plans changed a few weeks ago when our school went to virtual learning, and we found out that we wouldn't be having our final concert. We knew we wanted to celebrate the seniors and finish our year off with as much authenticity as possible. So we poured our souls into this virtual choir project. Outside of learning the notes and the rhythms for this piece, we also had many open and honest conversations about the meaning of the text. Unpacking the lyrics with the kids and hearing their stories and insightful thoughts about the messages within this song was the highlight of my teaching year.
For me, the lyric that stood out the most is the lyric, "Let our hearts like doors open wide," because I've gone to the same school for a long time, and at my school people always come and go, but I've always kind of just stayed. And I need to allow myself to be vulnerable and allow my heart to stay open, because even if people are going to leave in the end, those meaningful relationships that I make while they're here is everything. And if I can just make the smallest difference and help make this place a little bit more of a home while they're here, it means the world.
The lyrics that are most important to me would probably be "A little broken, little new, we are the impact and the glue." And I feel this way because the contrast between these two words of mending and breaking, impact and glue, I feel like are really important to myself and a lot of kids in our school, because we're used to moving around and having to rebuild and remake things. And I feel like that's a lot to learn from and a valuable experience.
Most of my choir students are third culture kids, and for me, Malaysia's my adopted home. So for us, where home is a loaded question. Each member of our choral program and our ISKL community have multiple homes all over the world. And each of those places own a little piece of our heart, even though we've moved on. I feel extremely privileged to have had the opportunity to create global nests, which allowed me to connect with people and places that helped to make me who I am today. I think most expats would agree that when we open up and embrace each of our global experiences, we give a part of ourselves to each of the places that we have lived, and then receive a part of each of these places in return.
Even though I was born in Singapore and I now live here in Malaysia, Switzerland is the place that I call home, because whenever I visit there every summer, I get to see my grandparents, I get to speak French with them and with everybody else over there, and it's honestly a feeling that I can't replace.
Home to me is Jakarta, since I was born there and the rest of my family is there. But since being a third culture kid, I've had to travel a lot and move a lot, so I would consider a lot of places my home. And it's been challenging moving around a lot, but I rely on my family to make any new place that we've been in home, so I would consider wherever my family is home.
Worldwide, people have had to create and adapt to their new home situation. For many of us, we've been turning to music and the arts to help pass the time and to inspire us. Books, games, drawing, and music have become our refuge. Music brings us together and builds community in the most profound ways. It has the power to express emotion, even when words cannot. I can think of so many times that I listened to a song that brought me to tears, or made me think of a memory, or transported me to another time or place. I hope that our rendition of North does that for you.
Music to me is an escape because it lets me indulge in all of my favorite pieces without distractions. And in troubling times like this, I'll definitely say that it's offered me a helping hand through its powerful lyrics and melodies. Because it's so raw and free, it also offers a discussion without the arguments in between. And it's so important to me because each song is associated with different feelings and various memories that transport me to a different time and maybe even to a better place. It gives me hope in places where I've looked but I haven't really found. So I'm really grateful that I have music in my life.
I think like most people around the world right now, I've been feeling a little separated from everyone else. I know people being quarantined, we've been doing social distancing, I have family that can't come home. So lately, music has been my friend a little bit. You know, listening to music, sharing music has helped me feel closer to my family and friends in a time when we are so far apart.
So wherever you are in the world right now, whether you're at home or away from it, I hope that this piece sends these messages to you. The feeling of being surrounded by loved ones, of belonging somewhere, of being home. And in these times where many of us feel adrift from the regularities of our daily lives, may our voices reach you and remind you that music unites us all and is, in its own way, our universal home.
We will call this place our home.
The dirt in which our roots may grow,
Though the storms will push and pull,
we will call this place our home.
We'll tell our stories on these walls. Every year measure how tall. And just like a work of art, we'll tell our stories on these walls.
Let the years will hear be kind, be kind. Let our hearts like doors open wide, settle our bones like wood, time over time. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine.
A little broken, little new. We are the impact capable more than we know. We'll call this fixer upper home. With each year our color fades. Slowly our paint chips away. But we will find the strength and the nerve it takes to repaint and repaint and repaint every day. Let the years we're here be kind, be kind. Let our hearts like doors open wide, open wide. Settle our molds and molds over time. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine. Let the years be kind, be kind. Let our hearts like doors open wide, open wide. Settle our bones like wolves over time. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine.